Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Comrade Newton don't come again with another message. This one na suspension in newly elected administration no be achievement. Comrade Newton say he no know why some people dey still dey support Tinubu government, Tinubu wey thief vote. He also talk about student loan wey Tinubu sign into law. Make I leave you, make you hear from Comrade Newton the message we bring come today.
Now, somebody suspending a former CBA governor or inviting EFCC, whatever. Now, who have been these people right from time? Now, who spoiled Nigeria? Who were they working for? Do you think the Britain who make that man a governor of CBN, a Nefiete, a Mefeli, they will allow you to jail him? Now, the one with the share rich and I carry. Then, why are we not using that? Why are we carried away? Why are we using emotion for everything? It is not everything we are allowed to play. Up till now, we are unable to dislodge the Fulani in our various states in our bush. The people that have done their own, the same person that did it, Nnamdi Kanu, they lock him in the jail. How many people now will come out and say, Sariki Sokumbo, why are you doing like this? Who now make you the chief judge? Why not let the constitution play? Constitution, under normal constitution, if we are to be living in a constitutional society, or Nigeria even have a constitution at all, Nnamdi Kanu was not supposed to spend more than 3 months in DS dungeon. A wonderful day to you. A wonderful day to you. Please, this is a quick one. Let's see if this the network is a little bit frustrating. So let's see if we can quickly drop this one very, very quick. Let's quickly drop this one very, very quick. I guess by now, most of us, we've already understand what's going on. We did a video yesterday, and up to now, Facebook have not released that very video. I think I've done a little investigation that it's not personal. Then there were also some other persons that also did video as at that time. So their own also just hooked there in the page, and the video will soon be available soon. That was still there. So we don't need to bother ourselves about that too much. Maybe at any time they may release it, or they might choose to do what they know how to do best. Please, there's something spectacular that we want to quickly talk about this evening. And it is very disgusting and dehydrating and very appalling that only in Nigeria per se, I can perceive now that we don't still know about what is coming. We don't still know about what is coming. And that thing is very dehydrating, We don't still know about what's coming. But the little we know about it, the one we can say, because of censorship of the big tech. So we will abbreviate them, and I'm not even seeing viewer from here. So, but nevertheless, share. We're not going to be spending much time here. So there's something I want to quickly be explained to us about the loan. The law and the suspension that some idiots are counting as an achievement. So one could quickly talk about that too. Should I call it items? Because in Nigeria everything is possible. Let me call it items. Because we always check out something without looking at the motive. And there's a very huge motive behind all this you are saying. It's not about the loan. It's all about how they are going to, but there's also some money here. Then at the end of the day, they will also go and share the money. So please, for those of you that are watching, make sure you share, please. As I stay Duma a little from here. We have already known, some of us, of what these very administrations have for the people. We've already known about it right from time immemorial. So it's only the people that don't know about it that will be surprised or will be over astonished when they start seeing things unfold in the way and manner they never expected. We've already seen it because of what is happening, because all this thing is a long plan. So Nigeria will not be exempted. For those that are carrying away, that be carried away because of loans and because of the suspension and all of all that, I guess those people, they are making a very big mistakes. Those people that have been carried away by this cheap propaganda, they are making a very big mistake, and we are here to help them if they can think, so that in any way they can focus their mind and attentions about what is to come, so that they know how to guide their heart. To me, to be more better like that, because we cannot just leave each and every one of us in ignorance. No, we can't just do that. We can't do that. And they said ignorance is a disease. I told you that ignorance is not a blessing. It's an expensive pain. So that people don't start taking it because they are ignorant right now. You feel tomorrow they will come and dash you money. No. There are a lot of things we need to get clear. If we must ascertain to the level at which God have, prepared for us or designated for us. I'm just trying to reach one more Facebook right now. Then we talk about it so that we leave here on time. I think someone draw my attention to. I have not watched the video, but let me just a little bit alert that this Sari Tokumbo, he came out on the national television and started saying that they shouldn't leave Nnamdi Kanu. He was the one that killed people in Lekki. And one thing people did not really know, we prayed and that God should expose everyone, and God have exposed him. It's not left for God to judge him also. They thought they own the world. When you know Nigerians' problem, because they have given you money to go and spill heel of you yourself, you are a freedom fighter. When you brought out people, your Ewo business, you marched for Tinubu to be inaugurated. Nigeria is, I think you are in Nigeria. Nobody should run away from Nigeria, particularly all these idiots. And that's why I'm warning every Nigerian or advising you. I have no right to warn you. I'm advising you. Do not put hand in what is about to happen to that nation. Because there is something that is going to happen to them soon. Even though they said they're supporting these very shenanigans, they can't survive it. It's going to happen to them in a way and manner they never expected. I guess a lot of us by now, we might know what we call smart cities. There are smart cities everywhere. The one of Saudi Arabia, that one is almost being completed. There are smart cities. Most countries have their smart cities. The places we were calling quarantine camp those days, they did not destroy them, or it's still there. Internet Wi-Fi is there and everything. So we will see whether they are the one this thing going to favor, or it's going to favor we that really believe in God and we are doing the will of God from here in our own little way. Because most cases, some persons just feel, well, I have the right to do whatever thing that comes from my mind. After all, I'm not going under anybody's control. There is God everywhere that is going to judge according to whatever thing we have in our heart. Now, suspension in a newly elected administration is not new and not an achievement. Suspension. When your leader, a new administration, maybe you elect a president or a governor, then the former ministers, Some will be sacked. Some, let's probe them. But at the time the investigation starts, you find out that the same system of government was what permitted that guy to pull out those money. They will later dump the file. That's why today you see 30 billion was Waterstone project of Edo State. Under normal condition, even because of the same system that we need to honor these people. In your now is our tradition and live on. On a raw, this one again, this one again. That was everything we expect from the carpet. Also, the same thing you are going to be seeing in the federal level. So why I brought out this very topic this evening is that I want to educate all these intellectuals. Now, let's dump that first. And let's go to the aspect of the student loans. Now, we want to imitate the West. God bless us all. We want to imitate the Westerner. God bless us all. We are trying to, the jumping from tree to tree of a baby monkey does not make him a babu, but a start. Good and fine. God will bless the heart who have think it. But there are so many more to it. Now, in the UK, the very day you enter higher institutions, depends on you. You are liable to be working. Now, let's use the recent one, this jackpot of a thing. Imagine somebody, man is coming to come and study abroad. He has the right to carry his wife and his children. Automatically, as he's studying, he's working to also pay his bills. Did Nigeria have such system? Even the one that finished school with their money, they don't have a job. They don't have a job. Now, why not build industries? If you really want to help the student, as they are working, and they are going to school, for example, it all depends. Maybe there are some students that have their lectures from morning till 4 o'clock. Then from 6 o'clock, you go to work, maybe 4 hours work. At least that one was so curtailed or fixed up his feeding money or whatever. We doesn't have such system. Even when you finish, you serve your NYNC. In the best school, you are elect. You got no job. Now, our minimum wage is nothing to think about. Do you know if you work under federal government today, it cannot transport you from Benin Lagos to and fro. If you work under federal government today, the recent Nigerian we are in, or you are clamoring for, or you are standing with idiots, you think you are standing with a normal person. Now, you will work monthly salary. Let's assume you were transferred from Benin to Lagos, for example. You are working there and you even pray to Jesus. You gave testimony that you finally secure a job. You went to Lagos and start working. Minimum wage is 30,000. Depends on your qualification. We call it minimum wage. That is the lowest you can receive. There are people that are working, receiving that 30,000, and that is their fixed salary. Then, after 4 months of working, maybe you have 2 weeks holiday, depends on your department. Now, you want to now go home, go to Benin, and also see your dad and your mom and all of other. Now, you have to use 1.5 months salary to enter transports, go and come. No, is that one a country or what? Because I don't really know what is interesting in a lot of people. And I see that most human beings, particularly deep black, they are so daft. Their brain no longer functioning. We don't think that's our problem. That's why whatever thing that comes, they embrace it. Now, what are we trying to say here? What are you trying to explain? Thank God for Obaseki, who choose to help his state. That's how to know somebody that have his people as heart. The federal government is not imitating that too. They want people to come and carry loan. And what have been this education of a thing? What has it given to Nigeria? All our educated professors today, they are serving in the UK, serving in America, serving in Canada. Because why? Canada pays well. They are not talking about the increasing salaries. They are not talking about now, we are going to make sure we eradicate Boko Haram. The life of the people must be saved. Go and look at what other African country leaders are doing for their people. And the most disgusting part of it here, that the reason why most of you must have to roll up your sleeves and stop this too much Facebook keeping or Instagramming, because this thing is going to collapse on you when you are asleep. It's something that must happen. I'm not the one pushing the narrative. I'm trying to hold it. But we are going to allow it to happen in Nigeria the way we are behaving right now, to happen to a full effect. We are not ready to deflate anything. We are not ready to de-escalate any agenda. Islamization is in its full effect. This same Sari Tokunbo will be like let the pig. His family by now will not be in Nigeria. If anything is happening, they are going to rescue him, put him on a bullion van, drive him towards Nigeria because they know who they are coming for. That's why if you must survive what is coming, you must have to be a friend to federal government so that when their chauffeur come or their helicopter come, they must send one to your location. Please, let enter here. But you yourself, they are going to leave behind. They are going to leave your property behind. This is time for you to speak out. Tell them that the motive behind what you are doing is evil. The motive behind what you are doing is evil. The money about legislator receive in Nigeria, the senator and whatever, combine heads and a great one together. The senator, 460 people, their money is more than what 200 or something million people is going to consume. And up to now, nothing is working. We are laying emphasis on he suspend this one. He suspend this one. Why will a normal being start categorically stating that because he suspend this and he suspend this for that simple reason he's going to do well? That's a normal thing that happen. In every administration, it do happen because you have to elect your cabinet. You cannot work with the other person's cabinet because the people that can pay for you, you need to fix them. You need to fix them in. It's normal things in politics. Suspension of CBN governor is not an achievement. Now, who was CBN governor working for? Do you think CBN governor can embezzle money without the system does not permit it? CBN governor is accountable. Was it not 2020 and 2021 where they use about 50-something billion to print 25 billion? Do you think for real it's true? They said it, they said it. That's why we don't ask questions. We leave our leader, whatever thing they say, we take it. Just the same way some will be today, some will be on. They are in social media supporting because he suspended somebody. The former EFCC chairman, they're not suspend them. They're not suspend them. They are just trying to act fin. I told you that was why the people that least spend up their money in obedience. Please, I felt very sorry for you. God will replenish your pockets. Most of you were overcarried away. I know that anxiety that, let us fix it. I know it was not the fault, but I was only telling you, think about the system. There are a lot of things the system does not permit. The system does not permit it. That is why what is coming, the reason why I'm telling us today, for those of you, go and mark gun medicine. I'll be telling you, I know a lot of persons, they are already equipping themselves. In case of scarcity, we have two things to hit Nigeria. Nigeria, first of all, have their own personal whatever. Islamization, that one is shop banker. That one is shop banker. Then the one from the West, to remove from people where they ate. We have a lot of things right now pressing on Nigerians. And with the citizens, or with the people that live in the country, now we supposed to fight them by letting this very present administration know that, please, we will not take this nonsense. That's why just look at how Nigeria is. When they are not giving attention to this pig, Sariki Tokunbo, he came out and started scolding, what they call it, Tunubu. He was scolding him, or where they now invite him to the house. Please, we are giving you this money, giving you this one. Go and talk against your brother that is in prison, that they shouldn't release him. Ordinary person will come out. This is a country that have justice system and say this person, born and not live and just area talk like that. This is the Nigerian people are expecting is going to work out. A country where democracy always exists. When it comes to them, they are not seeing you as if maybe you are living in a democratic society. They are the ones that have the democracy. But when it comes to you, it's autocracy. So earlier the better for you to know that this very country you are seeing today, either you are to preach and talk about, let them share this country, let everybody go their way. Now, small thing just a hot, now the whole conflict for Nigeria. Because every one of us right now, we are like, whatever. I think when Buhari was living the other day, they said he want to go and take care of cow in whatever. Our currency in a cow, they inside. Now, I don't know why we are still forcing ourselves, calling ourselves Nigerian, and see the name have done better things for us. I don't know why most of us today, we are claiming the name as if say it's an achievement. For you to be called a Nigerian, it's supposed to be something, is a cause. Because the way that country were created, it was created for the citizen to suffer. There's not a country now. Just check it. Since 1960, nothing has been working in that country. Even the Shin and Shine, the Britain, the colonizer left behind. Everything is off today. Before, we used to have water board. Government water. Flow up to the whole Gida. Now, when the topographical area, the topography in your area is a little bit hilly, for example, or slopey, it all depends. You have to leave your house, go to the next street or whatever. That's why most area, we have this underground pipe. You dig on. Some will be about maybe 8 feet safe. You climb step, enter, because the pressure can't really go up. That was how we were surviving. But after the Britain left, who built all this technical school, if not for Obaseki right now, that are trying to, renovate most of the institutions that were built then. Today everything is gone. What Ali left behind, they not our journal. What Ogbemudia left behind, they not our journal. Oshomole came, he built Red Roof. Oshomole did not build one institution today. Did not build. But the man that is building it right now, we are not still satisfied. Common narrative we can't change. Look at what we have turned Facebook to be. I said it yesterday. For example, we are going to be being invaded now. Only what they are going to find among the boys. Now, men's way they tell they sleep with women, nothing else. Because that is only what we know. And our laptop. We have not invented anything. The youth is the future leader, yet we are not ready. Now, if we keep on keeping silent like this, who do you think that is coming to your rescue? At least somebody that is also coming to come and fight for you, for example. That's why Exodus 14:14. Let's go to the Bible a little. God said, "You will fight your fight, and you will hold your peace. He will fight for you, and you will hold your peace." Now, first of all, admit your fight. Evaluate your fight by yourself. Systemize your fight. What weapon am I going to use? The person I'm going to go and fight, did I need to do training? Am I supposed to have gun medicine? Am I supposed to go with cut size, double barrel, or AK-47 assault rifle? Am I supposed to carry more men, or I'm supposed to go alone? No, we don't evaluate it. But we've heard that God said go to fight and fight. Now, one thing you have to fail for, to admit that this fight is for you. You are the one they are going to blow, not be God. Any punch that enter you direct, be expecting it that it may cut here or your teeth might be removed. Be ready to receive any bullet that comes along the line when you are fighting. But we are folding our hands. Fulanization, we does not care. Digital currency, we does not care. The population, we does not care. More videos are coming. I saw a video today that somebody shared with me from TikTok. How, I don't know how to TikTok this one. How human beings were put inside a machine with another chemical that is missing it. It was bringing out meat. I can't show it here. Now, why the TikTok don't? The TikTok, they did not suspend that account. Why? Because it's already what is global already. But we are still seeing all those things. Do you know our people will still go to the same thing? McDonald's. Oh, we are here. Oh, what to mommy, that's why today, human being that was supposed to be very intelligent, we are not senseless. Animals, most cases, are now more intelligent than human beings. There are some human beings today. Animal can take care of them, but they cannot take care of animals. No sense of belonging. We are counting everything to be achievement. Now, somebody suspending a former CBA governor or inviting EFCC, whatever. Now, who have been these people right from time? Now, who's poor Nigeria? Who were they working for? Do you think the Britain, who make that man a governor of CBN, a Nefiete, a Mefeli, they will allow you to jail him? Now the one with the share rich and I carry. Then why are we not using that? Why are we carried away? Why are we using emotion for everything? Suspension of EFCC chairman is not an achievement. Appointment of SGF and COS is not an achievement. Sacking service chief is not an achievement. It's not. Sack anybody. Arrest any governor is not an achievement. Because you have seen something. But at the time they start checking details, guy, your bullion van you doing. Oh, but guy, you the craze. Election win where you win the election. Thief won't go catch thief. We will always say those days, somebody that stole bicycle yesterday, they beat him, they deaf him. You see the same person in different. We saw one guy in Asoro Hill. He thief anything. We must kill him today. We took up on his boy. Come on. Oh, Bobby, I can wear domo. Hey, when we are at this station. That's what we are seeing today. And the most disgusting part of it, we are allowing a lot of things to fly. And we are in abroad. Okay, you are seeing abroad, you are afraid. Let's give benefit of doubt to our people in Nigeria that they cannot really do much. If you cannot really do much, for example, instead of you standing with goat, animal, supporting all form of thieves and criminality, just, stay aside. Because me, I have this compassionate mind for humanity. I can't just close my eye to allow world go to hit Nigeria, to hit them 100%. At least there should be deflection. We must be able to solve one or two problems. That's what makes us a human being. But it's there. Why people are moving here and there for him to die? If you kill Nnamdi Kanu, does that make your life to be better? If you kill Nnamdi Kanu, does that make what John Rockefeller, what the Mossad, what they have towards you, what the Kissinger, the deal Hillary Clinton, the Bill Clinton, the Bushes, and George Soros, what they have done, or the Vatican, or the Beckham Palace, does that make it not to come to pass in your life? At times we feel, now who fed down and be meat. Now when you go there alive, you can't a lot of things. Once you don't close eye now, my dear, where you are going might even be more better. That's why at times a lot of people do some certain things. Don't you say you want to go die? You don't go die. But God will always give you strength to overcome it. You will see how now the Kanu life will be better than the Sariki Tokumbo, Abisari Tokun idiot. Look at what you are saying against your brother. All in the name of money. Now, what is working in Nigeria to speak? The citizens, they are suffering. Benin Lagos, now to what I know, you have to work under federal government for 1 month, minimum wage. He cannot carry you to and fro. I know a lot of you don't know about this. Who causes it? We did like this before. The more new leader come, the more things are expensive. When Goodluck Jonathan was there, things were a little bit good. Jonathan, you need to concede. A lot of people started carrying rumor. They are going to use golden pen to rag Goodluck Jonathan. Goodluck Jonathan, anyway, he did not contest the election. And Goodluck Jonathan knows about what was coming. Goodluck Jonathan have already know. That's why we don't have patriots in Nigeria. We don't have leaders who will say, yes, this must be like this. We don't have African leaders like that. We have AU. African Union, who we are supposed to be combating with the EU. There are 27 states, 27 countries, while we are 54. We have, if we say more join together, sanction Europe, they cannot feed in a day. All our resources that they bring and come here. But yet, they polluted our society by giving money to our leaders. The people that were made to investigate a Lekki shooting, they bought a house for all of them. The same thing they did after Badibo Egg have sold out Nnamdi Kanu. They buy a house for all of them. Now, what is your gain now? Does that not make your life to be better? Cain that killed his brother Abel, I said it the other day, I think inside the middle of this very week. It does not make him an accepted one. You feel you are selling somebody. Set the person, let them kill the person. Go and look at Libya today. Muammar Gaddafi may just be somewhere, there is now a spirit. Living his life, enjoying. Do you think the way they kill him, he going to start feeling the same pains? God knows his heart. If there's anything like heaven, I guess that man should be in heaven. Because Libya was a desert. It turned it to become a farmland. It turned it to become a place where a human being can live. The system of Europe today is what Libya we have it then. What they are doing in Dubai now, they imitated Libya. But where is the man today? The people that kill him. But the same Libyans they use to kill Muammar Gaddafi. Go and see. Libya is a war zone. Libya is a war zone. So what have get better? Since the useless DOS of IPOB, Sodu Nnamdi Kanu, and the people that rose against him, now what have been your gain? Vanity upon vanity is vanity. You may feel right now, don't be so surprised. Something will happen and the Kanu will be saved in the whole Nigeria. Why you yourself, you feel you are in free war right now. Things is going to change. Because the way we are taking it as if now this person problem. We are not raising posts for our brothers. Thank God for the 1 or 2 person. I saw that one was a novel about the picture of the birthday of President Donald Trump. I reshared it instead of me doing a new one. A guy now novel right for there. I saw it. I have to give him thumbs up. That's how to know people. Now, why did he write all those things? He know who the man is. He know what that man stands for. We think we are going to survive all these things by just folding our hands. We can't survive it. There are a lot of people today, they live today as if tomorrow not day. The world is no longer the way you think it is. Things have changed. Look at Germany now. The heat that is there in some part of Germany. I was told today the heat wave there Germany. Imagine July never come. What about the heat wave can increase? You feel the waka for a song for our area now. You never they feel the heat wave never come like that. What about when the heat wave comes? And why are they doing all this thing they are doing? So earlier the better for us. Because we are human beings. The earth was made for everybody. Not for some certain group of persons. Imagine what pains me most. Someone that stole an election. That's who you are standing with. I don't understand. Somebody that thief. Then tomorrow now, then you will see armed robber or see cultists. You will be condemning the same person. But this man stole. On a national scale, he stole everybody's vote. You were aware that this election was run. Now, what will interest you about the person that forcefully bring himself into power? And because he's suspending or appointing, then you are counting it an achievement. Every new government since 1960 does the same generic art to build its own team. There is nothing new about disengaging appointee of previous government. There's nothing new about it. It's something you must have to do. It's something you must have to do. So tell all this Ewobi, it's not an achievement. You have to select your team. Like now, the way you used to play ball in Nigeria those days, or those days precisely. You say, okay, now, they'll choose you, come and you. Maybe you see strong, and you feel hold your team. They'll say, may you select. You go select your team. At the time they still make another person from your group tomorrow, he's not going to select the same person you select when they made you a leader. All those normal street football they play that year. You'll see select your own, so it be. He need to also work with another CBN governor that will do the same loot, the one they do for Buhari, because Buhari was the one that appointed this one. He need to also do what will favor him. Then why are you carried away? Why are you carried away? Now, if they are really arresting this man, that is to say, he's going to probe all of them. Up to Shomole. Everybody should be probed. Do you think he's going to keep quiet? Something they kill him. Do you think a CBN governor has the right to do whatever thing he does? He does not accountable to the Senate. The Senate and all, they have hand inside. Nobody they send money they give Buhari. And the senator were supposed to be your eye. We're supposed to be the one fighting for you. But they are not fighting for you. They are fighting against you. They fight against you. Then why are you carried away? Appointing somebody and giving out student loans. Why not build industry that from now all students more have to be engaged? During your holidays, for example, you are going to be having a free job you can be doing. At least for that 3 months you work, then they will place you for that work so that even you will get break time. If you have any novel to read, you have 1 hour to also read your novel. That's how we did that. Somebody really ready to want to do something. Now you want to do like the West, want to start giving a loan. And they want to start giving, they are creating an avenue for this administration to also do their looting. They are creating an avenue right now. The previous government who believe in stealing through subsidy, they put a subsidy there so that the UK Janjaweed and the rest of their international cabal thieves, so that they can be sharing the money. The subsidy they put whenever you advantage. They have been using it to punish you, and another person came again who was not supposed to help you. But say, okay, now I want to build a refinery. But now fuel will be in circulation. You go to normal pump and buy, maybe let's say you now be 180 or 200, manageable. Not NNPC pump, I think it's about 500 or something. And maybe you don't drive come for express now. You will say you don't get supply, you have to pay 750. But we are happy. Now tell me one particular thing now. This very administration have set running. Thief one go catch thief. Were we able to ask this very man about his bullion van? Do we have law in Nigeria can really persecute anybody? Do we have law in Nigeria? I don't know why most of you are carried away. All election in the whole world was ranked. American election was ranked. Up to Arizona election, Kari Lake, it was ranked. Why did they give them time to ring more for Kaji Kaba? Right now, one of the Kaba in Africa today, as in Giant of Africa, is Tinubu and his team. They stole an election. Now, what are we supposed to do? We are not supposed. Nigeria is supposed to go through revolution as we speak. Look at what the Sri Lankans they did. Sri Lankan they did not take it lightly, but we are not cooperative. Sariki Tokumbo with the biggie belly, he don't go collect his share. The other one we also una the year of Charlie Boy again. Take your money, come on. Call this one, take your money, come on. Call the commercial activists in Edo State, take your money, come on. So you are left alone in this whole thing. Tell me how many persons speaking from abroad who is teaching a sophisticated teaching like this. I don't think there's anyone. Most of all, we are doing monetization. At times, if you try to condemn a lot of things so that to make people realize that this one was not supposed to be the main thing, we have to put in the matrix. But people feel jealousy because we have too much problem, and a lot of people are talking about. A few persons are talking about it. It should be talk about it once in a while. If you can only go to deep research, have a day you talk about what's happening in your country. Edo alien, they have been fighting for the past 4 years. The fight not finished. Fulani will be killing. How many people talk about have ever one day insult Fulani? In this social media, I don't think it's any one day. Even in their village, they don't go to farm. They don't care. All their agenda, all their plans that they had towards humanity in Africa, notably Nigeria, they are going to execute all of them. Only in Igbo land, the whole governor did not show concern about it. Somebody single-handedly, and the same people who now the Kanu is in prison for today, the same people are the one that is also hating him. Igbo are too divided. Leave Lagos, come to Igbo land, they won't leave. They are betraying themselves. Which market somebody were telling me just now today now. I think they've also invaded them there. Do you know how many people are loved? Billions. If Igbo people stand up and cooperate today, their freedom, their Biafra nation can be declared under 1 minute. But they can't cooperate. They can never cooperate. They no play like go back home. Every one of you go back home. Unite together. Don't be seeing how they can with this whole thing. They want to make sure they kill you and erase you as a race. Until you get it clear from that perspective. It's not about Unadikanu. You people are trying to say maybe Unadikanu just form a gang. Now, are you not tired of the suffering and smiling you are going through in this very Nigeria? You guys should be tired. All Igbo people should please be tired for once. Be tired. They unleash on you all your businesses in Lagos. The other day, they unleash mayhem on you. Whether I'm going to call that one xenophobia. Huh? They unleash on you what you are not going through. You are going through it in your land. Join hands with your brother. Declare your nation. What are you getting from the one Nigeria? Okay, what is going to work in Nigeria? What are you going to benefit from the? I don't know. What are you going to benefit? What Nigeria know how to do to cut your life short? The records are there. The Nigeria know how to protect their people. If Nigeria was supposed to be a father, for example, he's an irresponsible father. The records are out there. The handwriting written on the wall. The police that were meant to protect you, they will be the one to kill you. Look how people are dying in Nigeria recently. People are dying massively. Only in Nigeria right now, you don't need to get old. You can never be old again. Something can happen at any time. This idiot that is saying he tells the ground running. Insecurity remain. Fulanization remain. And this was the same man that said they are dropping 4 years ago, he saw it. That they are Fulani are dropping ammunition. The same government of Fulani was supporting today because the man is frustrated. And you that have learned from him, instead of you to say, chairman, we don't feel follow you past here. You told us that this thing is bad. Why are you not also telling us, trying to paint it to others is good again? But we know they care. We follow suit in everything. For how long are we going to continue in this mess? All of you feel what is coming is a joke. They are building smart cities. But my next prayer is that God should give us the strength to survive it. Now, look at the BRICS they have recently. That they are trying to, the whole world is about 100 something nations, about 109 nations, trying to come together to measure the US fiat dollar. It's no longer domination in the market. It all depends on what you can produce. And a lot of people, they don't know the person that owns that agenda. You don't know, I'm now going to be telling you the person that owns that agenda. A lot of things loading. That's why the African country that is going to be representing African leaders that are going to be representing Africa in that very distance, they are going to tell them what the president of Kenya, William Ruto, what he said. We will not allow you to treat us like a baby again. We got everything you got. If we say, okay, now, all our people are abroad, let them come back home. We can also build the continent of Africa. My power, now we they give down to them here. Now foreigner, they do farm for Spain. You will never see real Spanish man. He will only own the farm. Say he's working, you are paying him. They can't do it. You will never see a real Britain woman taking care of another old woman. They wear a pampers. They can't do it. They use foreigner to do it. They know the job that is supposed for them. At times they create why are they creating job? Because they know that they cannot do it alone. The same people that will be deporting some, the same person will also open road for other people to come, so that they can take away from your country. At times there are people you are not supposed to allow to travel away from your country. Give them security, build up your society. All our engineers, they are all abroad. All our good teachers, they are all abroad. All our doctors, they are all abroad. Why? Because their life is not even safe. In the same Nigeria, their parents will say, we went to Ariel, my son, come and go abroad. That's why most people are here today who really school. At times, we might also be lacking. Imagine if you want to do operation, nobody wants to do operation in hospital in Nigeria. Every one of us wants to do it abroad. Because we feel here, not that we cannot buy the same thing, but we don't have maintenance culture. We don't have it. More people are just dirty pig. We don't have it. We can build the same, but where is the light we are going to use in managing it? A country where there is no light. I told you I don't spend 3 weeks now. Now suspension and still they do. Student loan, I not explain now where. Minimum wage, the same. How much, for how long is somebody going to work receiving 30,000 to pay back his loans? Now you that will be happy now, maybe you finish your school, you happen to get a job, they are paying you. For example, you have been working. Calculate how much, whether you would have been able to pay the loan you collected by now. There are things that make up a nation to develop. There are things you do, then the people in that very particular nation or that very particular country will be happy. All this one they are doing is not made for people that have their brain set up their head. It's made for the LWB. All the thoughts you are hearing is made for the fools. That's why they are sending their artists to come on social media to come and, tell that to your vision. Why do you think from the beginning, television was created so that to change the narrative on your head? For example, now, I'm telling you news. Yeah, I hear it in BBC. Another person, and this is just a false narrative. Somebody tells you, BBC talker. Then, you call one of your friends again in California. Say CNN talking CNN this morning, and that thing is fake. You hear Shehu is also talking about it. Would you believe? Would you believe? Then your friend that is a lunatic will tell you, say, oh, well, why me say, no, know that there's a narrative they are pursuing, they are pushing. That's how we get here today. This was the same thing they taught you in school. From primary 1, they teach you on certain things. GSS 1, they teach you. Then GSS 3, they teach you the same thing. Then SS 3, they teach you the same thing. That's why this Mepikin, they change man to woman, woman to man. Now this September, they'll be put for UKC. In primary school, they want to make it a compulsory subject. The way maths and English is. I don't know how far our patriots have gone about it right now. Now, the time they start teaching them in this form, you are going to be having a generation whereby man and man, it is legal, they must have to marry. This is how they start it. After they might have breed you, maybe you are no longer alive again. If not because we are nurtured where we see our father and mother, a lot of us, when most people come to know, say, man, now true vagina, they take the bone. At the initial, a lot of people feel because you were never taught. For you to even talk about such a thing is always a crime. A lot of people feel maybe na banyash. There are people today, it is difficult for them to even know, say, now that's in how they take the bone. Most of you, now, when you come Europe, you can't know. Because the opportunity was not there for you to know about it. We see biology that as one kind of beating. When we just talk about biology sister, like say know everything. Because what we always come to our head is that talking about human respiratory system. Not knowing that biology contains a lot of things. So at the time, the children right now, they are taught, nurtured, or to university. Those children will also give birth to another children. Automatically, it becomes a culture. It becomes something that is natural. That's why so many narratives you are seeing today was false. Our father fought it. Because they did not succeed. That was why this thing extended. One, religion. Religion. Our father never took it. In the era of Ogiso, they never took it. They never take it. It was a war. They were unable to tell like them a papa made them throw away their hure. Now, if my Obogo was a Christian, for example, I for take command for that devilish people there for where be lock camp. That was some of the things he used. Because it was now ancestors still give to him. Now, before it come to our time, they might have infused all these missionaries using Daosa, using Catholic Church and the rest of others to tell us things. Then automatically we change our mentality. Like they are tene cambiao. Ya tu no lo que tu dice. Ya está, vale. Like when you come to Spain, if they tell you some countries, somebody will say see, because you don't say yes, see. Then if you don't look and say you don't say about 4C, then you not say vale. Whether you understand, you don't understand, you don't care. Because you look and say, you don't say see since. May you just be that the person they talk, you say okay, vale. Not the whether what you even say vale for. Now your death sentence with the son. All those are ignorant. When they say ignorant is a disease, we have to make sure we get rid of it for our heads. So many things that we are carrying today, people will send it out as an information. It will come into your head. If you are not rejecting it back, look at how people is happy today. Student loan. What is behind the student loan? How are you going to pay back? Without interest. Not you wetiye or we're not turning wetiye. The same people today that is working in Nigeria, more people will send money for Nigeria, not that they are not working. Their salary, not the reason do anything. Somebody that work on that government, and if you don't get international support, or you don't get that thing with the poor hand, you cannot travel from Benin to Lagos. How you want to get the money? You work on that 1 month, you don't do transportation. Now we talk about the right. You work on that 1 month, you cannot afford a bag of rice. And we are still clapping. Not that by now we might have been reducing price of so many things, even if they have plans on their head. Now, that is to say that this man stole the election to steal, to kill, and to destroy. Why will a normal person support this kind of administration when you know that it's the same system? It's the same system. So except the grain of a seed go down the ground and die, he abide alone. That is to say there is something that needs to go down in Nigeria so that a new system will be given birth. And we are waiting for international community to come and do it for us when we are supposed to do it. But now, all our freedom fighters, we are supposed to come in one voice, unite together more than ever before, to see what we do about this menace and this mess that we are facing. That's what we are supposed to be doing today, but we are not united. Look at so what they're doing. Charlie Boy, they're doing. Mention if we gather today, then the sky will be our limit. Now they are killing us gradually. Do you know Fulani today? They are still attacking the Igbo people. They are still attacking them. There are still fights at times that will go on. But I thank God for the good Igbo people that are protecting their land. The rest of them, you are joining federal government of Nigeria. I'm not left today to lay curse on your head. Now, what are you gaining? That you think tomorrow your ancestors will be happy with you? The land your ancestors gave to you, they sacrificed their lives trying to say, okay, Nigerians give us our freedom. Now, who are the Nigerians per se? I cannot mobilize to fight an Igbo person. I can never mobilize to fight a Yoruba person. But there are people that mobilize to fight you. I can never. I get my ancestors were never part of the people because I'm a replicant of my ancestors. What you are seeing me projecting today, that was the mind of my ancestors. Very caring, very sympathetic. Imagine you are called, please come and do jazz for us. You went and do the jazz. Okay, now so that invader will not come. They locked up my father. They wanted to kill him. This alien, they lock him up. Then he used what he has. He dislocated. When he got home, then he was pregnant. His wife was pregnant of the name Abieto Dogbo. Utukweme. When they send their servant to go and meet him, days of traveling, he met them and said, if I roll away, I'm going to go the to we are over. I'm away, come out with no more you will see. Utukweme. He named his own son due to the predicament we're facing as a country. So a lot of you did not really know why some people are hungry. You might just come to the because the spirit of Jesus is in your head. Me, I carry the real spirits from my ancestors, which God designated in them. I may be out of your family who has it. Because if you make yourself available, I'm not making myself clear today. So if you are writing comment to mind the way you write it, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Their word called reflection. That's why we are not tired of this truth, no matter the discouragement. At times, if you watch my right now, I may not be too bright. But I have to also send out this message, a very clear one. Try and know what is coming. So what you are a replica today of your ancestors, you don't know. This was the same thing your father did. Your father was a saboteur, a sabo. Most of us today, our father was a saboteur. Did they beep and give information? Now, where are our fathers today? I think we are their product now. I think my ancestors will see me and be very, very happy. Oh, why your father is folding hands? Or mommy no here. Then the same people will come and tell you tomorrow, or mother, or where they have already killed your father and killed your mother. My disobedience to the Ogbas for Jan alone self. I have rebelled for all blacks that were exiled here for slavery. I'm very, very disobedient. You need to see me, I'm not respectful. Now the law I dey respect. If you want to bring it on as an individual, I don't say you should go and be doing it. I don't know how that might came. We are not just, I'm only friend to the constitutions. That's why if I even see a thief, even though na Arab, they break stuff. My dear, I dey give a fly, I know say not concern me. Because I have to also help them to protect here. So that if the place is bad, war can't come. There's a way we also affect you as a person. Now, what am I trying to buttress is this. Let's be very, very careful. Let's be frank and sincere at times. Let's accept it for once that we are a spirit. We are in a human existence. Now, this body you just see. This soul will live one day. Go to where it's coming from. We have a world to live for our children. Look at the society our fathers deliberately left down for us. Look at the palace our fathers deliberately. They did not do anything about it. Where 3 years ago, yeah, before years ago, yeah, one of the head of Tiger and Lion, according to this man in whatever, in West Germany, They said according, he said he opened the door and he showed him where human recent head were chopped off. They were the something our father left behind. I'm not targeting to you alone. Go and think it. And these are the same persons, the same you today who have enjoyed freedom abroad. They want it to remain. Now, how will somebody that supports such a thing, you expect that both of you have the same? From today, evaluate the kind of people, just, view it out. There are people that are not supposed to be your friend due to what they support. On either way, there are people that can never be my friend. It's not compulsory. You cannot be standing with Tinubu, who stole, who owns the agenda, who keep people in Lekki, and today they are putting things upon Nnamdi Kanu. And what Nnamdi Kanu have done to protect Nigeria. Tell me one particular thing Tinubu did that is on ground today that is running to protect anybody. You're not there. I look at humans. How which there is a way fight can just happen among blacks first, so that anyone that we're able to conquer, so that then the rest will continue. Because we cannot continue like this as a people. Nobody thinks. Nobody thinks. At times, it's very disgusting. If I tell, there was a day I was doing video here, I cried. All of you see that I cried, really cried. Right now I begin to be emotional again. No, why are we doing to ourselves? Does that, if at all we are animals have his own right. Abroad, you cannot just see because it's your chicken. Then you just carry on for road, you don't take cotton like this because it's not your chicken. You will be detained for it. Animal have his own right. You don't just say because it's your goat, then you can't use to take the kill for road. Now my goat safe. But you can do it in your country. Animal have their own right here. The right goat have here abroad. I don't think we have it in our place. Now, what is stressing you about it? Why are you standing up with a man who have not putting up a proactive security measure for his people because you want to get fame? What about when the gate got corroded tomorrow? What are you going to be remembered of? Will your children be bold enough to talk about the way I'm talking about my dad right now? Most people today, their father died without leaving anything legacy for them. All what their father left for them was Jesus Christ, and it was even fake. What are you leaving down? What narrative are you leaving behind? Education is the best legacy you can give to your child. It's not about sending your children to university. Telling them the adverse effect when you are living in a society on how you are supposed to live. My son, this one don't do it, this one don't do it. Thank God my father never said any one day. I never had it. I never had it from him. My father never do it one day. If not let that legacy left behind for me, I'm okay. I never met my father or he never did it one day. But I know I have one or two things to not correct. That this thing was not done well. I need to replace it well. That's it. But most of all today, what our parents left for us was to disconnect us from our ancestors and place you in the body of Christ. And the body of Christ today is empty. Go and confirm it in Vatican. There was a meeting they went, World Economic Forum in Davos, in Switzerland. They say God does not have a special charge. Not because God born Jesus. There's something I would have played to us here. I don't want to play here so that we can leave the video. About the Agenda 21. I think someone sent him today. Thank God for that person. All my followers now, they are not doing research. There are some wicked video I've talked about. They are not sending it for me. Most of the video, I did download some song. He come to me in a platter of gold. Do you know why it comes? Sir, what you talk about that time? See, the proof is coming. Which one I've not talked about? The last one somebody said for me just now, I think he's here in Spain. I've talked about it before, how they are building smart city and all of that. That the time is going to come, you and I cannot stay the same place. How will you? You've already taken your decision. Then you are telling me to come to Benin. Maybe so we're giving a so it's not the time you start planning for anybody. They insult Tinubu, you go weaponize the government. You they wait for the day you just reach Abuja. So we are no longer friends, no brothers. The very day you admitted and say, yeah, this thing you want to do it, automatically, wife, die your wife. Be ready to lose her one day. Die your husband, be ready one day. You will lose him. You need to go where he belongs. Because I will be. So everybody's going to find his way out one day. So what are we saying? Why do you think they are building smart cities? Instead of us to go and read right now, so that from now, don't be out here. Agbalo konuari. Agbalo. Or who weni? Eyo who we? Or dafu wenu we ya yoni go musegbe. It's going to now belong to another person. Kif. Then why are you killing? I'm putting this one so that you don't be carried. A lot of people are still playing. The house you feel you bought, that house may no longer be meant for you because that house does not control electromagnet. They will put you in where that fits you. They want to have a one world government whereby every one of us can be controlled. Their house now they get and they put you there. That's smart cities. Why does the Bible say those that endure to the end? What are you going to endure in the book of Matthew? What did that the Bible say we are going to endure? I'm putting this one. This is my first time of saying it. We are no longer brethren. Most of us, we have been divided. The truth need to be said. A day will come. You are not going to die because it's your decision. Nobody's going to die. Maybe the Mohammed Panu. Maybe me are or we are. But one thing I'm sensing here, don't get it twisted. We are no longer going to be in the same society. So where can anybody? Just swallow your pride. Electromagnet is soon. There are a lot of things I can't talk about here. Because you know what soon why you because the more you are time you try to be sympathetic or being passionate or being pathetic about some certain things. Maybe you already dance the near fire. At times we were trained up like that. At times your man will want me your finger touch and small. So that you not go near there again. Because your man they draw you, they go, oh, when you buck and or you will boy you. Small, you not go to enjoy you, then you will run away from there. That is what will be happening to most of us. Who feel you know it all? Who feel you know it all? Information we don't search, we don't need. I told you that don't overkill yourself for riches now. If you have any project you are building, forget about it. You may not even stay in the house. You may be relocated. Who knows? Huh? Who knows? Right now, the only person they feel that can stop any of the agenda is Donald Trump. What that man is going through. What that man is going through. A lot of people did not know the reason why that man is called Trumpet. I've given people's name. Now me, they give people name. I call him Trumpet. And he's the trumpet. Somebody were asking me, does that mean that now Jesus Christ is by day? He's coming back. He's the trumpet. You're going to be seeing it soon. The reason why this winner, and no win a bad thing, the reason why I'm moving, no worry, na make an dollar, so you know. You're going to be seeing election in America again, 2024. You're going to be seeing it. They're going to also come out with a flying color. Then everything will be set on the run. But most of all, we want everything. People will come and do everything for us. Because I'm giving out information here, etc. You have your own role to play. You have your own role to play. If God says you are going to have child, you know, after making love with your wife, you know, you leave this thing inside, then or mudia. The whole thing throw away again. You have to hang out. Total love, say. I told my friend one day, I say, why you we're Gualomo when I wear doggy style? Do missionary journey, do gele Gualomo. Okbiano Gualomo, there are style you don't need to do. We are with doggy style, we're Gualomo now. You are an idiot now. Missionary style. Who are room for even 20 minutes? Who are traditionally? Because God have said, we're Bima, therefore that simple reason, a bedroom, we now wave nana. Or why you try your trick? If you don't know, you cannot la way. Then my time over. Every teaching will give you none. Because most of our people, they are so doubt. Please, let's get it clear. Whatever thing we hear here, let's go and draw a verification. The way things are going is not what you think, eh? It's not what you think. Please, let us be very, very careful, very, very important. We should be very, very careful. Let's stand up. Or things stand up to fight. You don't know how powerful you are. Your activities can advise people that do prank. Tell them to also change this or whatever. Money is not everything. If anything hit Nigeria tomorrow, it will also affect them. If anything hit Nigeria the way it is right now, it's also going to affect most of them. Please, whatever thing you know about what is coming, Write your comment, always put it on Facebook, maybe after our video. Control it, don't use harsh word. It's not about Ogungbona, no. What you know about what's coming, put it there. It's time to start enlightening our people. Tell your people that do prank. All work cannot play make Jack a double. You cannot keep on doing one thing and expect a different result. The world is turning upside down. We are in the year of Aquarius. We are just taking it as if it was a joke. This was how the time of Noah, the same thing that happened. God told Noah to do that. When Noah were making the announcement, trying to let the people know what and what they must have to do, the adverse effect of their negligence, they thought it was a joke. Noah waited and waited and waited. The cloud go down. Everything will come back again normal. Then the wife of Noah told Noah, they called police for Noah. Say, come down there, you are a conspiracy theorist. It was, I think it was both from Edo State. They don't believe anything until it happens in their head. Then Noah too son told Noah, he said that we are with you. That blood is taken underwater. After Noah's wife told Noah, he said, maybe it may be flood of ideas. Who knows? Maybe it's not just flood as in rain. It may be flood of ideas. You have tried. Let's go out. Noah looked at it. His son told him, Father, whatever decision you're taking, we are with you. Then as Noah were disembarking from the ark, everywhere was clouded again. The people that were chanting, some of them waited also. Because that is why there are some people right now you feel it's the same clique with you. They have repented. There are people right now which they gossip new thing along with you, a body not a Bible with Spain. My dear, they might have even come to your back and donate money. Because once you donate money, we must pray for God to help you. Because you cannot support this mission. We must pray for you. Automatically, he reopen up his heart. And the God is clear. Oh, I'm healing. Then you, who hate people just for doing good. That's why you don't follow multitude to commit evil. Some of the person that was outside, some of them might have less. Some of the women, they were just there mocking. Why some of their friends left them? The main people that were raising the chorus also who know how to who before you know, as Noah and his family were coming down, up to Elede, we are inside the ark. If you don't know, Ofen, Udian, all of them were. Now we are not showing to them. Udiana, this Ofen, this Equamo, this Evuato, this Ohan, this Uzu. Everywhere. Before you know, the rain triggered. As no one just they take step, they want to put first left for outside, so they say trigger. The people where they ask all of them quick run come. No, they don't even say I'm going to lock it against you. We allow them enter. As he just they lock this thing. Now so a white flood tsunami come, pick up the earth from the ground. Now make human being did this earth today. The same thing you are about to see. The earth is gone. The earth is gone. I have nowhere to go around you. If you have been doing research, you find out that the earth is gone. They'll be looking for a way. Now, there is something somebody sent to me. Now, this very thing talks about reducing the world, 87.5 reduction. How they want to. They want to leave 1 billion. They want to leave 1 billion, for example. And when did they talk about this thing? This was in the 80s. This was in the 80s. While the recent research talked about making it to be 95%. Now, are you going to allow some human being like you to just kill you in a hurry, or you start speaking right now? I prefer we start speaking right now, join our consciousness together, lay course on them, so that your God will start fighting for you. You don't just fold your hand, you are not saying anything. My dear, God will fold up his hand. If not only one remain, God go ready, that person go marry 20 wives at a time. Okay, no sooner. Under 5 years, he had another equivalent. Imagine a one man marry 50 wives, or it's maybe who by like 30 ruwe, ikbiave no views of you lie. In 40 years, and we're wagging and you lose the equivalent. So you have to struggle to stay. Struggle to make sure your DNA ama wipe for is an error that you just come to this life, your race, your end. Don't let your race to end. You are a generation too. Your father hand over a generation to you. Now you go to allow the generation to now end in your time. It's a taboo now. You have to continue it. Your father will not be happy with you in heaven. You know where you are coming from. Or you think it was the Jesus Christ that is your father. They are trying to end your lineage here. So that they use another one to replace you. Now if you read the Bible, they say Paul the Apostle, according to the scripture, he was formerly called Saul. Paul the Apostle were to go to Damascus to go and burn the church. He will go and meet a king and take a license of destruction. Say, that church, I want to go destroy him. Give me license, I to go destroy him. Paul were to go to Damascus. Do you know what happened? The angel of God, according to the story, arrested Paul. Then he ends the mission of Saul there. And Paul continues. And that thing is misery in the word of God. It's not only about the name. Saul died. Paul continued the journey. So these people, they can eradicate you and place a humanoid to continue from where you stop. But it's not God will be having the full consciousness like you. It will only be having spirit, it will not be having soul. Automatically you wipe up your generation. I'm generation of my great grandfather up to 10th. I have a mission to fulfill. Great people does not have a career. They have a mission. I don't have an attitude protecting. What I protect is standard. So now you know. So you have to at least try it. If you are a woman, your great-great-grandfather 10, Larry, you have to continue it. Don't get leg before. You can wear yard away, I do create a robot, I do create a robot. I said, no, it is better. Una wa be wuban, it better than they'll can't change you. A lot of people don't really know what's happening. That's why it is survival of the fittest. Whatever thing you can do to stay alive, these people want to end you. The same way the mission of Saul ended, Paul continued. But no pastor will ever tell you there is a misery in that very place. It is all about, it was the spirit that changed. It was the spirit that changed. That very Saul that was killing was cloned. God changed the spirit to become a good one. Go and do my will. That will happen. That's why when most of you possess with one kind of spirit, there are times even when you are man, there are where you maybe some mother goddess will not so called when I'm out or can I see you now somewhere. They'll come conjure to make sure that bad one inside where they pity poison you before they go remove them. Then you can't deal with your normal spirit. You'll still be the who you are. But that spirit that's always made you to go and kill, that make you to suck people's blood. Yeah, man. That's what happened to Paul. Saul were clone. For him to get back his reset. That was why angel of the Lord attacked him. And changed his name to not become who he is. But it was sent on a mission. The same thing you have power to do when we are destroying. Also, you also have this power to save. So if my father, my great-great-grandfather, were having this military might naturally, that he could dislovoke, then don't you see what I'm doing today? It's not about bragging here. I'm trying to do this teaching so that you understand who you are. If you understand who you are, there are a lot of things you don't take. There are a lot of things. People may feel you are a fool. You are not just a fool. You are just keeping quiet based on saying, oh, me yaguyi. The most rugged man on earth, natural. I'm not backing because I have somebody to go and call. May come fight me. May come fight for me. My dear, if 10 of you gotta beat me today, every one of you must got an injury. Whether I get it to have a life or I will do it. My dear, I'm going to combine anointing and anointing together. There are things I don't need to forgive. Me as you working, we are my dear. I'll go buy moto. No, my name of Wefi, for example. I'm giving instances. My dear, the day you never expected. You work Wefi Kunse. First to do it, not the pain. So that's why everybody should manage our business. We all get out with a day. Egbe no kimen na to save world. I've never one day humiliated anybody in my life. I don't humiliate people. The strength I have is to defend. Even before I left Nigeria. I never one day wrongly slap anybody. But if you slap me and hold that hand, I will believe her. What I know I be to defend people. I don't use it to intimidate anybody. Have you ever one day see, have you called the bully somebody because of your button? No, I don't bully you because I can beat you. At times I talk to you to scold you so that go and rethink over what you are doing. Like these are people right now that are standing with Tinubu. Earlier the better for them to realize because it is going to happen to them tomorrow. They are just digging their grave and they don't love their children. A man that loves their children, it's not about, instead of you love, what do you love about Nigeria? Is Nigeria a country? What are you loving there? The country that's already sink is even expired. The same Lologa that give you Nigeria, they signed a contract of 100 years, 1914 to 2014. It's gone. Then why are you trying to put it together for what have expired? Imagine soup don't sour. How are you going to take away the sour taste? Let's do something and let this whole thing fly. Campaign for people, agitate for people, join them, give them their freedom. If Biafra get their freedom today, I see no reason why any man should be annoyed that Biafra want to leave Nigeria. You can also go there and stay. You can go to Imo State, buy your pass, come to Benin. So far, you are able to, meet up with, if I thought they are going to pull border. I don't know why we are not joining the Biafrans to even right post about it. Leave people and let them go. We are folding hands as if they are only coming for them. I mean, I see you talk now. Do you think it's all about the Biafra? It's all about you because you are in the same Nigeria. It's all about you. It's just that these people, they are standing on their way from there on leeching on you. Do you think if Nnamdi Kanu collected money the way Sakra to collected money? He would have been able to also wake up people. Even they will even make him a president one day, but he choose not to betray you. Are you not betraying him today? Then you eat, make love with your wife, then you don't feel remorse or feel pains about what this man is going through. That's why Jesus can never even help Nigerians. Imagine 33 years old boy die for your father that is 70 years. Don't be juju with that. Who supposed to die for each other? A small boy died for your sin. Jesus no member of the wound. Imagine you dying for me. There are people today right now. I pick up this very fight. I'm saving children. Let's forget about the other one. There are so many things the other one is also doing to make sure logically or let's say figuratively, they might also be dying for me in some certain area by saying, oh, Mona, you're not acting well. There are different ways you can die for anybody. Then I'll be feeling relaxed. 22 years old boy will not be putting himself on risk. No, my beer yagmo. If the woman know him, none who's supposed to come and even come to our brother, even when I do I do Guyana, we do talk. They are saying what I talk about there because they want to die with the narrative. Because so let's be ending it there. God bless every one of you. I never expect we are going to be spending up to this time. God bless you all richly. God bless you all richly. Today's day is 17th June 2023. On Saturday, 17th June 2023 is a day we must live to remember. Please, let's do research and find a way we can also support in this very struggle. If you know anyone that is on social media, please tell them to go and do research about what is coming. For their own good also. For their own good also, because I love humanity. To what is coming in the future, I think only one person cannot enjoy that alone. Better life is coming. It is better we don't regularly go and kill ourselves. Things are changing. A lot of narratives are flying. Don't expect Shehu to talk about it in his television station. Do not talk about it. Do not talk it. They will never talk about it. So you are going to get it through Intel. You hear it from a platform like this. So do have a nice day all. God bless you all. Please, our telephone number is +34631 05628 for that telephone number. Telephone number +34631 05628 for that's our telephone number. Please follow us on the donation. The donation is a promised land. Follow us there. Because any moment from now, we might also be doing broadcasting. Depends on how the Spirit of God leads us. So also follow us on New Well Construction International Limited. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel, IAICP TV is our YouTube channel, IAICP TV. And our backup YouTube channel is Inter Udu, INTEROUDU 247 TV. INTEROUDU 247. Please, let not Lord be lazy. Always, every of our video, try as much as you can. I'm giving it to you as an assignment today. Make sure you always leave a constructive comment so that there are people who can only watch our video. At times, you get some information through comment. The reason why I'm not too much posting it, there was a time I really post a lot of interest. it was almost affecting our YouTube because they know that I'm the one writing it because of the name. They know that I'm the one writing it because of the name. So you, as somebody that just came there to come and comment, you can always do likewise. Try as much as you can. Let's educate ourselves. You know, what you know about some certain things, put it behind the video. I think it will be more better like that. So God bless each and every one of you. God will keep each and every one of us. As God have keep on exposing the enemy of Biafra and the enemy of Nnamdi Kanu, God have already exposed them. We also today declare that we'll be exposed to danger. I pray tonight that these same people that have come out saying who they are publicly, and they have, God, as you have exposed them, give them instant judgment to show that yes, you are the one that seated there on the throne. I pray that the ancestors of Igbo land avenge for Nnamdi Kanu and all his citizens. So do have a nice day, everyone. Till I come across your way again. My name remains Comrade Newton Igbenegbu, the Bishop of Activism, the hero for democracy and ambassador for good governance, CEO, Civil Disobedience Worldwide, CEO, Salvation for Humanity and Redemption. This is Baba Odukwe. I'm signing out from here. Remember, ciao.
Now we don't hear from Comrade Newton. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share them. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.